The question is, has it run up too far? And are we expecting a pullback? And my answer, all right, welcome to Talking Investing. I am Tom, and as always, this is not financial advice. And this morning, I want to look at Bitcoin and do a daily update on the Bitcoin miners. We had a lot of exciting activity over the middle of the night, and at the moment, Bitcoin is raging. So I just want to start by taking a quick look at the chart, and then we'll look at the miners. Okay, so these are 1 hour candles. So you can see we've had some good things happen. This giant green candle right here was at 4 o'clock in the morning. So we were trading just around 59,000 coming into that. After hours and overnight, we had traded down to a low of about 58,100. So we hit that 2 or 3 times, it seems like, and that seemed to be the floor. I think that's good news. We crossed back through what I had talked about in yesterday's video, is we have to get back above this line at 59,625, and we raced through that, and we're now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1 hour candles into going higher from there. So it seems like we've crossed back over. So we know a lot of people got liquidated right here. That drove this down. Apparently we've self-corrected, and it looks to me we are now at 61,582. We just a few minutes ago, we had gotten up to 61,848. So I want to do this video and then come back and revisit this chart and see where we are. It's now 9:38 in the morning on Thursday, October 28th. So the market just opened, and you can see we're about 5 or 6 hours, counting the middle of the night, into a nice Bitcoin rally here this morning. So you can see if we go through today's rundown, all of the miners seem to be up 4, 5, 6%. I'm not going to go through them line by line because we're only 10 minutes into the day. And as we saw yesterday, the day can be very volatile. So these may change substantially by the end of the day. But at the moment, at the open, we are up, it looks like, between 4 and 7% on most of the big miners. We'll look at a few charts in general, but just wanted to show you, we just looked at all that red from yesterday. So we got a bunch of green here so far today. So let's hope that keeps up. Things were so volatile and moving so fast yesterday, we really didn't take a look at any specific miners. So I'd like to take a look at a bunch today. So I'm going to start out with HUT. We had a price target of $13 on HUT on this channel. You can see that we reached that 3 different times. Just based on Bitcoin's activity, it has not been able to hold above that line. So I remain confident. It looks like if I zoom in, this 1 hour candle, we actually did hit $13.00 at the high, right at the open. So we're a little bit off of that now at $12.67, but I would look for this to get back over $13. I still have a short-term price target of $16, and that is by the end of the year this year, which, by the way, is only 2 months away. So, that's about a 60-day price target of $16 for HUT. HUT has been very healthy. It has bumped into a little bit of a wall here at $13, which was our short-term price target. It seems to keep bumping into that. I'm expecting this time we go through. I think this Bitcoin bounce is going to hold, and we're back on the upswing. That would obviously help HUT get to where it wants to go. So I'm looking to get above 13, hold above 13. So I did buy some HUT yesterday when it was way down. I'll probably wait to see if it gets above 13 today and holds above 13. I may add some more because I do think this is the time that we hold 13 and start heading towards 16. But again, this is not financial advice. These are my lines. I'm telling you guys how I trade this. Hopefully it will give you some insight as you guys are doing your own due diligence. So that's HUT. So once again, HUT has been very healthy, and you can see from September 29th, which was the very beginning of this bull run, we keep coming back to that day, HUT's up still almost 70%. So this has been extremely healthy. Having said that, I think there's lots of run left. I think this bull run's just getting going. So everybody that watches my channel knows I am bullish right now on Bitcoin. So I think we're not done with the run, in my opinion. But so far, HUT has been one of the big winners. Let's take a look at Bitfarm. Bitfarm has not been one of the big winners. So Bitfarm has struggled massively. So if we take a look at the same thing from September 29th through today, Bitfarms is up 23%. So HUT was up almost 70% in that same period. Bitfarms is lagging Bitcoin over this period of time. I'll add that to the chart and we'll take a look at that. It continues to struggle, although as recently as a week and a half ago, it did run up to this $5.95 line. That was our initial target. It got rejected massively off of that line, and it has pulled back, and now it has been struggling over the last few days to stay at $5. It was well under $5 at the close yesterday. At the moment, we're back above $5. We're at $5.11. To me, this $5.35 line, I thought that was going to be the line of support that was kind of our ultimate safety net. But $5 hasn't even been holding, so we've been falling underneath that. I have been buying on almost every single dip on Bitfarms, and I don't always buy the stock. Sometimes I'll buy the stock, and I have various different options on this as well. So I'm not recommending that you do that. Options are a riskier strategy, but just so that you know, that's my position is pretty diverse even inside of the Bitfarm position itself. So I continue to add to this. Today now we're up about 5.34%. So today might be one of the few days in the last month that I won't buy any Bitfarm. Let's see if it can hold over $5. It really should be running back up to this $5.35 line. And then from there, it should quickly be running back to $5.95. None of these are my price target. So I would say out of all the Bitcoin miners, this is the one I've been the furthest off on so far. However, I have very strong conviction in this company. They have some factors, including a shelf offering that seems to be suppressing this stock. I'm not sure what other variables are going into that. These things, in my experience, tend to work themselves out over time. Operationally, Bitfarms has been operating at a high level. So that's what I'm trying to stay focused on, because ultimately in their fourth quarter 2021 results, and then more specifically in their first quarter 2022 results, by that point their performance will be undeniable in my opinion. So I am looking to hold this for as long as it takes. This is beaten down, so if you've had your money in this like me, this part of my portfolio has lagged. It's up 23% off of its low, but it's in a sector that's up, 60-70% overall. So this is the lagger. However, my conviction remains strong on this, and my price target, you will see, is $7.32. I'm holding on to that price target, but I guess what I'm going to say is that is my December 31st price target, and with a caveat that this thing seems to really be held down. So it could go into the first quarter before we get to the price target on this one. This one has surprised me, so it's a lagger. I know from the comments that a lot of people have already given up on this one and ditched it. Everybody is understandably very frustrated with Bitfarms, but for me, I'm hanging in there. So you guys got to decide what you want to do. Okay, last one I want to talk about today, Marathon. Marathon has actually been the healthiest Bitcoin mining stock out of all the stocks. And that's a little bit surprising to me because it is also by far the largest market cap Bitcoin mining stock. So you'll see I've shown from September 29th through to where we sit right now today, Marathon is up 74%. So that is outstanding. That's less than 1 month. I guess we're just now 1 day shy of that being one full month. Up 74% in a month, that's about as good as it gets. So I don't think anybody's complaining about that. The question is, has it run up too far, and are we expecting a pullback? And my answer, I am not expecting a pullback on this. I have a line here at $57.75. That's basically their all-time high. On October 20th, they got near that. They got to a high of $56.47. So Bitcoin has pulled back quite a bit since then, but Marathon is up 5.52% right now so far this morning. So they are moving in the right direction. I think that they will imminently hit their price target. So whereas on Bitfarms it may take quite a while, I would expect Marathon to break its all-time high sometime in the next 1 week is my expectation. 1 to 2 weeks at the latest, in my opinion. So Although this stock has already run up massively, and although it's already by far the biggest market cap out of all the miners, it's behaving very healthy, and I don't see any indications that it's going to stop doing so. So I expect this to break its all-time high. Marathon has big plans. I will be doing a video on them. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a video on Marathon. They have already done a lot of execution this year, and they have some monstrous plans going forward. So I'm bullish on Marathon, and I'm looking for them to hit their all-time high shortly. Let's just end up the video taking a look at the Bitcoin chart. So we're at $61,443. So to put that in perspective, if I go to the middle of the night last night before we started running up, we were at $59,000. If I go earlier in the night, we were at about $58,300. So we're up $3,000 from about 11 o'clock last night to about 10 o'clock this morning. So that is a nice run, and we're actually off of our highs on the day. We did hit, like I said, 61,848. So I'm looking for this trend to hold. I'm looking for Bitcoin to go up on the day, even if we end up going a little bit sideways. This was a giant push up. More importantly, we crossed over that $59,625,000 mark. It may turn out to be that we only spent a little time below that. I don't even think we're going to revisit that number again. For those of you watching me for the first time, I am bullish on Bitcoin, and that doesn't mean I have been bullish forever and I'm going to be bullish forever. So my personal expectation is Bitcoin will keep going up and the Bitcoin miners will keep going up with it. But again, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what's going to happen in the short term. These are just my thoughts, so this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence. So good luck, everybody. Hopefully we stay green today. We're now at 61,620, so moving in the right direction. Best of luck to everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.